Kai Cenat's first video in 2018 barely hit double digits.
I am finally starting YouTube.
Now, he's a Twitch streamer slash influencer with over 20 million of fans. His journey from nothing holds lessons to transform your hustle into success. Every grind starts somewhere. And for Kai Cenat, it was a cramped Bronx bedroom in 2018 where you've got more ambition than results, just like you might right now.
You gotta be doing two things at once. You gotta have fun while getting funds.
On February 1st, he hit upload on his first YouTube video, a shaky prank called Walmart Employee Rage Quits. At 16, living with his mom, he had big dreams but no audience. Views stalled under 10, sometimes as low as 5. Comments? Mostly crickets, maybe a stray "this sucks" from a random viewer. Kai didn't stop.
I got one thing to say. Welcome to my YouTube channel!
He posted daily. Skits, vlogs about high school, loud rants, chasing what worked. His brother hyped him up, but the algorithm didn't care. He'd study bigger names like DDG, tweaking his edits, filming late after school. No fancy gear, just an iPhone and grit. Success wasn't instant. It was months of flops, rejection staring him down. But here's the kick. Every ignored upload was a lesson. By pushing through when no one watched, Kai built the muscle to outlast failure. That's where his journey kicked off, not with a viral hit, but with a refusal to quit. And that same stubborn drive? It's in you, waiting to turn your own dead-end hustle into something real. Sometimes your next big win hinges on a single, gutsy move. Kai Cenat's proof of that. By early 2021, his YouTube grind was stuck. 3 years of pranks and vlogs, still hovering under a few thousand subscribers. Then on March 9th, he flipped the script, firing up his first Twitch stream from Georgia after moving for the AMP Collective. Titled Just Chatting, New to This, he went live with no roadmap, just a mic, a webcam, and 8 hours of raw energy. A handful tuned in, maybe 50 at best, watching him ramble, dance, scream, chaos with no polish. But Kai saw something you might feel too, a hunch that a new lane could change everything.
Like, I would just learn different dance moves and dance like him, but I used to bump him a lot, and then after I got to like more like the New York, whoever was out at the time in New York, so like I would bump like A Boogie a lot. That was my real transition.
That was a crazy transition.
Yeah, I know.
He streamed daily, pushing past the awkward early flops. Then, April 15th hit. Midstream, he casually mentioned Lil Baby, and the rapper shocked everyone by joining live. That moment wasn't luck. It was Kai betting on himself, tossing a wild idea into the void. The clip exploded across social media, pulling thousands of new followers overnight. Views jumped from barely hundreds, then thousands, as his unscripted vibe caught fire. By May, he was a Twitch regular, turning a bedroom setup into a stage. That leap from YouTube to Twitch wasn't safe. It was a risk, a full reset after years of grinding elsewhere. But it worked because he acted on instinct when the old path stalled. You've got that same shot. One bold action, one crazy idea you've been sitting on could spark your breakthrough too. For Kai, it was the start of something unstoppable. Your hustle can only take you so far. Kai Cenat learned it's who you build with that launches you higher. In June 2021, he locked in with AMP, a crew of creators out of Georgia pushing the edge of content. On June 20th, they dropped AMP Freshman Cypher, a wild mix of freestyle that hit 1 million views in days. Kai wasn't alone anymore. He had Duke Dennis, Phantom, and the rest, turning group energy into a viral machine. Their formula? Pranks like fake Uber driver, challenges, even petty beefs that kept fans hooked. By 2022, their AMP versus Beta Squad soccer match, a messy, trash-talking showdown, racked up 10 million views, proving they'd cracked the code for Gen Z. Kai brought his loud, unfiltered style, but AMP gave it a megaphone. Solo, he was a spark. With them, he became a fire. It wasn't just fun, it was strategy. Splitting production, hyping each other live, pooling ideas, they turned a bedroom hustle into a collective empire.
Hey, we said, he was like, yeah, we not gonna get, how you heard it?
Kai once said in a stream, "We all eat when we all win." And that mindset paid off. AMP's rise wasn't luck. It was trust and teamwork stacking wins. You've got people around you too, friends, a squad, maybe just a group chat with unrealized potential. Kai shows that linking up, sharing the load, can amplify what you're already chasing. His journey shifted gears here, from a lone grinder to a team player with a bigger stage. That moment you push past exhaustion could be your game changer. Kai Cenat staked everything on it. On February 1st, 2023, he kicked off a Twitch subathon from his Georgia bedroom, betting he could turn fans into a record. The rules? Every new subscriber added time. Starting as a week-long stunt, it stretched to 30 brutal days. Kai streamed non-stop, gaming, eating, even dozing on camera, barely snagging 3 hours of sleep a night. Energy drinks and fan hype kept him going. Then the big guns rolled in. Offset crashed a stream on day 10. Drake called in on day 20, spiking viewership to 100,000 live. By the end, February 28th, he'd hit 306,000 subscribers, a Twitch record that shattered expectations. Confetti rained, Kai cried, voice hoarse, staring at a screen of chaos he'd built. It wasn't easy. His team tracked subs on a whiteboard. His mom popped in full of emotions, and then Twitter, now X, lit up with clips daily. He turned down breaks saying, "We're not done yet." Fueled by a vision bigger than fatigue, that all-in gamble wasn't just clout, it was proof that relentless effort cracks ceilings. Kai didn't coast to that number. He clawed through every second, turning a wild idea into history. You felt that itch too. Late nights. A project you could half-ass but won't. Kai's Subathon shows what happens when you double down instead. His journey hit a peak here. Not from talent alone, but from refusing to stop when it hurt. Your biggest stumble can forge your toughest strength. Kai Cenat learned that the hard way. On August 4th, 2023, he announced a PS5 giveaway in NYC's Union Square, expecting a hype fan meetup. Instead, it spiraled into chaos. Thousands swarmed, way beyond the 300 he'd planned for, climbing cars, chucking bottles, turning a good vibe into a riot. The NYPD rolled in with almost 500 cops, arrested 65 people, and detained Kai for hours. It was a brutal gut punch. His name splashed across headlines like "Twitch star sparks mayhem," his intent drowned out by the mess. Fame's cost hit him square. A ban from Twitch, legal heat, and a mob he couldn't control. But Kai didn't fold. 2 days later, he dropped an apology video, raw, no script, just him in a hoodie. "I take full responsibility," he said.
Bro, you feel me? Once again, I can't stress this enough, bro. It was not my intention, bro. I don't condone any of the things that went on that Friday.
That clip pulled 5 million views, fans and critics alike nodding at his accountability. He turned a nightmare into a reset, proving success isn't dodging failure, it's owning it. The ban lifted, trust crept back, and he streamed again, wiser. You'll hit your own wall someday. Maybe not a riot, but a flop that stings just as bad. Kai's fallout shows recovery isn't luck. It's facing the wreckage and building anyway. His journey didn't end here. It grew stronger. Real success isn't the next paycheck. It's the legacy you build, and Kai Cenat's betting on that now. In October 2023, he signed with Nike, a deal that took him from streaming in sweats to billboards. It wasn't just a flex. Same month, he turned down a $60 million offer from Kick, a rival platform dangling cash to poach him from Twitch. Most would have grabbed it. Millions up front, instant security. Kai said no. He'd spent years growing roots on Twitch. From 0 viewers to 306,000 subscribers, and loyalty trumped the bag. That choice paid off bigger. A Shorty Award for Streamer of the Year landed in his hands, cementing his cred. Then came Whispers of Hollywood, a movie role in talks, while he launched a clothing line, stitching his name into something permanent. On stream, he's mentoring new creators, dropping lines like, "Build your own, don't just take what's offered." It's not flashy, it's calculated. Back in the Bronx, he was a kid with an iPhone. Now he's eyeing decades, not moments. You've got that same fork in the road, chasing fast gains or planting seeds for something lasting. Kai's journey shows the long game wins, turning hustle into a name that sticks around. Believe in that project, lock in for good. You're next on the radar.
My mom went from New York to Georgia in the shelter with 4 kids on her own, bro. No pops. My pops is not there, bro. But guess what? I forgive him. I'm not like my pop. I never had no motivation, bro. My mom always gave me that, bro. I used to be in the shelter in Georgia, and now I'm in a fucking big ass house in Georgia. A few years later, bro. Bro, what? I couldn't afford shit.
Subscribe, like, and share this video with whoever needs to lock in. Until then, stay blessed.